All right, let's get right to it. We need to talk about a fundamental shift in how businesses get found online. I'm going to explain a critical and frankly unglamorous problem that's making most brands totally invisible to the new generation of AI search. So, I'll start with a direct question. Right now, when a potential client asks ChatGPT or Claude for a recommendation in your city for your exact service, does your business show up? For most of you, if you're being honest, the answer is a hard no. You're invisible. And the reason why is because the rules have completely changed. The very foundation of how customers discover businesses is being rewritten as we speak. Look, this isn't some theoretical thing that's coming down the road. It's happening right now. Your clients are shifting from just typing keywords into a search bar to having natural conversations with an AI, asking for direct, trustworthy recommendations. Because of this, the old playbook is obsolete. Chasing keywords, building links, that's just not enough anymore. See, an AI doesn't just evaluate your website, it evaluates your entire digital entity. It looks at everything. And this leads us to the core problem, the trap that businesses are falling into without even realizing it. I've personally seen this derail companies that have dominated their markets for decades. It's called the entity consistency trap. And this is not some sexy marketing buzzword. It's a foundational, technical, and narrative problem that makes you appear completely untrustworthy to machines. So what is it exactly? Entity consistency is having a verified network of facts about your business, who you are, what you do, where you are, that is identical and perfectly aligned everywhere it appears online. Zero contradictions. So how does this actually happen? Well, these AI systems build an internal map of reality called a knowledge graph. They act like a detective, cross-referencing dozens, sometimes hundreds of sources, just to verify every single fact about your business. And this is where the trap springs. It's the small stuff, the stuff you overlook. Your website says Inc., but your LinkedIn profile says LLC. Your Google business profile has one phone number, but Yelp has another. The services you list on your homepage don't quite match what your About Us page says. Now, these seem minor to a human, but to an AI, they are glaring red flags. Every single one of these inconsistencies creates a fracture in the AI's understanding of you. It can't build a confident, coherent picture of your business. It just sees a mess of conflicting data points. So the crucial point is this. The AI marks you as an unreliable source of information. And because its number one job is to provide a trustworthy answer, it simply moves on. It skips you and recommends a competitor whose story is clear, consistent, and easy to verify. Okay, so that's the trap. It's bleak, I know, but there is a way out, and it requires a disciplined two-part approach. The solution here isn't some new SEO hack or a clever marketing campaign. It's about getting back to fundamentals and aligning two dimensions that most businesses, and most agencies for that matter, treat as completely separate things. Those two dimensions are story and tech. Your story is the clear, strategic narrative about what you do and why you matter. Your tech is the clean, foundational data that makes your story verifiable by machines. And they have to be perfect mirror images of each other. Let's break these down. Your story isn't about fluffy marketing. It's about extreme strategic clarity. What is your precise positioning? Your exact value proposition? That narrative must be identical across every single digital touchpoint. And then there's the tech. Think of it as your company's digital passport. It's the structured data, the schema markup, the perfectly consistent name, address, and phone number, all the hard data that proves your story is true, but in a language machines can read instantly. This table breaks it down perfectly. Your coherent narrative, your story, answers the question, does your story hold together everywhere? And it helps you avoid narrative contradiction. Your foundational SEO, your tech, answers, is your core data identical? And it avoids technical inconsistency. You need both to be seen as trustworthy. So what happens when you get this right? When your story is clear and your tech is clean? The result is much more than just growth. You achieve momentum. See, growth can be a temporary spike. Momentum is different. It's a sustainable, compounding force that builds over time. It comes down to this simple, powerful equation. Your strategic clarity, your story, plus your technical foundation, your tech, equals momentum. This is the new formula for digital relevance. And what does that mean in practical terms? It means your authority compounds. It means you stop chasing the latest algorithm update and start building a permanent digital asset. It means you are findable, reliable, and recommendable, regardless of what new technology comes next. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Right now, AI systems are piecing together a story about your brand from all the messy data scattered across the web. And they're telling that story to your potential customers. So is it the one you want them to tell?